Hello, David. Yep, it's Friday the 13th. We are looking at my tiny little mouse babies. They were 2 weeks old on Wednesday, and they're so busy. Hello. They just opened up their eyes on Wednesday, and now you can't stop them. I've been working on taming them a little bit, which it's going to be a process. I put my hand in. Oh, I put my hand in. I pet them a little bit. I can't just pick them up. They will bite me. I want them to be able to come to me on their own. There's Mom back there. But yeah, I originally had them in a cage, and even though the adults can't get out, um, the babies probably could fit through the bars. So I took them out and put them in here for now until they're bigger because I don't need little baby mice getting out. The cat just created a shadow because she's sitting here watching them. It's like cat TV. Hey, Evie, how are you doing? Hey, average girl. I figured, hey, no one else is live. I will go. The cat is like totally cramping my style here with her shadow. Shadow and her shadow. She did. She did. Well, hers will be more interesting. So, did she? Because I don't see her. Why doesn't it show when she goes? When I click on subscriptions, it doesn't tell me that she's live. That's just a load of pahootie. Let me see. Why am I not getting? I don't think she is. It doesn't. I'm not seeing her live. I've got the bell rung. I'm subscribed. I don't see her. I don't know. Confused. Yeah, I just totally went to her page and I don't see her. So I don't know. Yeah, I was just saying no one was live. So I was like, well, even though I look a fright, I would put the camera on the mice. Of course, you're all going to be in the back corner to eat. Oh my gosh. I'm doing all right, David. Been having a little bit of a rough time still with my depression and stuff, but it's mainly a situational one at this point because I'm having issues with my family. Um not my husband or my kids, but my mother and my sister. Um I've been having issues with. So um yeah, it's been kind of hard. But and I haven't been doing live streams. I've been visiting other people's live streams and then just not, doing any of my own because I haven't been real, I haven't been talkative enough to just carry my own. I wish this would zoom in. I wish I could zoom in. I need to yeah, a mouse tail went by. Let me turn you. I'm gonna turn you, okay? Then we can look. Look at this. There we go. How's that? We're probably too close now. Everybody wants to. Mom always looks so uncomfortable when she's nursing. Yeah, and I have been too. I have been. It's, besides visiting other people's, since I'm not going live, I just focus on doing my uploads and visiting other people. Look, that baby has not enough weight to make that saucer go round. The saucer's not going to spin. He's too late. Everybody else is like getting drunk on milk here. Oh, I don't want to be so close up that we can't focus on them and there's like a glare. Is there a better way to do this? Oh, what you think? Like that maybe? I don't even know. Yeah, see, even at their age, they still want to nurse. They have been testing out solid food, but they do still want to nurse. And the crazy thing is we get mice that size shipped to work. Like today we're going to get more mice, and a lot of them in the adult bin are going to be the size of these babies, which is ridiculous because as you can see, they do still want to nurse. And that's what we end up having so many die while they're waiting to be bought for feeders because they're not getting proper nutrition. Whoops, we fell over. Don't know what's happened with YouTube in 2020 is everyone. Yeah. Christmas is almost here. I'm gonna be like home super, super late tonight because I work until close, and we close at 9, and then finishing up all the closing duties, and then we have our Christmas party. We'll be going to Buffalo Wild Wings. And I just had an epiphany the other day because we were told we were supposed to go to Applebee's, but they don't take reservations, and there's going to be all of us staff and some of the family and stuff like that. I told my husband he can come too if he wants, but then he was like, I can't come too. And I'm like, why? And he goes, because you told me I had to go pick up Ian because you won't be able to. And I'm like, oh yeah. But I have no idea when I'm going to get home. And since we can't do Applebee's, they said we're doing B-dubs. And I was like, B-dubs. And my husband goes, you have no idea that B-dubs is Buffalo Wild Wings? I had no idea. I had no idea that B-dubs and Buffalo Wild Wings was the same thing. So that just shows, yes, I have to work Sunday too. I have to work today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So, yep. He can go after he gets in. Yeah, he could show up late. So, yeah, I'll be bringing my Secret Santa gift for the person I had to buy for. I'll be getting one from whoever had my name. And then we'll have food. Yeah, see, at least I'm not the only one then, because I had no idea. He said the B is for Buffalo and the Dubs is for the W. I'm like, really? Who thought of that? Why are you moving out of the shot, guys? Come on, cooperate here. I wish I would look straight down, but there's no place to prop my phone. But they let me pet them, they're still scared of my hand, but if I move slow enough and put my finger in there, I can like rub them. They're so soft. I put my hand in occasionally, and sometimes they'll come up and sniff me. I'm always a little bit nervous that I'm going to get nipped, but I haven't been nipped yet. I wanted them to be, I hope you like beaver nuts. I have no idea what a beaver nut is. sending me a care package with Texas exclusive stuff. Well, I'm excited. I don't know what beaver nuts are. Poor mom, look at her. She's looks so uncomfortable. She's got to stretch out her legs so that they can get underneath her. Poor mama. The babies are so big and they're quick too. They know how to run. I really wanted them to be in that cage, but right now they're so small. And I notice when they stretch how they can flatten themselves. And since my baby finger up to my knuckle, my biggest knuckle, in the middle of my baby finger, I can put my finger into the cage up to that knuckle. If I could put my baby finger through, I suspect they can get through if they try. So I've taken them out for now until they're bigger because I don't need to have little babies getting out. They haven't tried yet, but I figure when I'm not expecting it, that's, the busier that they're going to get and when they're not going to want to nurse anymore and they're going to be doing their own thing, that they'll try and get out. And I don't need that. Don't need, yeah, they have gotten big. They definitely have gotten big. And the white ones are even bigger because they're only 2 days older, but goodness, 2 days makes a huge difference. We just get a butt shot of mom trying to nurse. I think I put too much creamer in my coffee. It's kind of sweet. But yeah, I really want to get the Quaker bird at work, but if it doesn't work out, um and my husband's almost wanting me to say just forget it anyway, because we're probably not going to get as good of a deal as we would if we went to a breeder. And that breeder is only like 3 hours away. No, not even 3 hours away. Well, 2 hours away, 3 hours away, something like that. And in Kentucky. And the birds are younger, they're hand fed, um, and they're $350 as opposed to the one at work that's 700. And yeah, I would get a discount, but probably not so good that it would be $350. Um, but I would get a younger bird and directly from the breeder. So he's almost wanting me to say forget it on the one at work, even though I love him. But we'll have to see. And then, of course, if we got the one from the breeder, um, hand-reared cockatiel. Um, Cockatiels, yeah, that's an option too. I mean, I looked up a few breeders in, as close to our area as possible. I'm getting email or text messages. One from the store manager, and I don't know what it says. I got kicked out. I got kicked out and I was talking to myself. I got the notification from Granny too, the same one you did from October 3rd. Yeah, I got kicked out. How about that? I kicked myself out. So I'm going to have to rejoin my stream here. All right. So yeah, I just got a message from the store manager. She told me how much the Quaker would be for me. It's going to be more than getting one from the breeder. She said the Quaker will be $475. Okay, I'm answering her. Hang on, guys. All right. So, okay. So I just said she said the Quaker is $475. There's no warranty unless you buy it full price, which I already knew. I said I knew I wouldn't get a warranty. Thanks for letting me know. I'll mention it to my husband as um the other person passing on him. But yeah, the other person is passing on him. So he is available to me. It's just a matter of, do I want to pay 475 or do I want to pay 350 from an actual breeder? So here, let me get us back to the mice. I'm trying to get a good view of them and it's not working. It's not working. Oh no. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to break your ears. Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't get a warranty on him unless I paid full price. So, yeah, if I invest in him and he dies, you know, sorry. That's definitely my concern. But I will mention it to my husband. I don't want to be on camera because I look atrocious. I look atrocious. Look at them. Look at them stretching her out, the poor mama. They have so much patience. Such good mamas. So yeah, her cousin doesn't have room for him currently, apparently, from what she said. And so he is up for grabs for me, but you know, no warranty, 475. So he's going to be more expensive than if I got one younger and directly from the breeder. But I mean, I love my Quaker at work. I do. And I can make sure once I get him that he gets the best care. Yeah. We still have to get the bonus anyway. I mean, my husband said last year today was the day, the 13th was when he got his bonus. So he's hoping that today at work it'll be handed to him. So we'll see. I mean, we can't get him until we get the bonus anyway. Oh, trust me. I got up this morning. I haven't brushed my hair. I haven't put anything on my face. My eye was all watering this morning. Yeah, I'm, and I've rubbed it so much that it's probably all red. Poor mama, look at such a patient mom. She just looks like so uncomfortable laying on these lumps of babies. I mean, I definitely love him, and hopefully today, when I've done my stuff, because I've got to like when I go in today, I've got to cut everybody's toenails, all the dogs, the cats. Um, Hopefully, I'll have time to get him out a little bit. I do talk to him through the cage, but they have the cage turned around so that the door of the cage is not accessible. So I'd have to like turn the whole cage just to put my hand in. Um, but hey, Pleco Whisper, how you doing? It's good to see ya. We're just watching Mama Mouse here feed her babies. The babies were running around earlier, but now they want to eat. And she looks uncomfortable, but very patient. Oh, poor mom. She gets kicked in the face. Look at her. Poor mom. 9 little babies there. And they're doing really well. They're super soft. They've got shiny coats. Super healthy. Love it. So what is everybody's plans for this weekend? Today I gotta work, and then we have our work Christmas party afterwards, and Secret Santa gift exchange. So I have no idea when I'm gonna be home. Oh, you're welcome. I enjoy doing them. It's good for me too. I pre-record a lot of them, but I still listen to my own thing in the morning. I gotta pre-record some more. I've got one left in my queue of ones that I've uploaded. So I'm gonna have to do some more so that they're ready to go. The other day, I think I put up the wrong one because then when I tried to put it up on the day, it rejected it, said it was duplicate. I was like, oh, so I screwed up there somewhere. Hey, Mom. You're such a good mom. So my frog was out today, my Pac-Man frog. He's grown. But when I saw him, he was like taking a big old dump. It was pretty funny. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Let's see if he's still out. I'm gonna have to, I think he's buried himself now. Yeah, he's buried himself now, but I'm gonna have to spot clean because he's left 2 huge turds, and I'm talking huge turds in his enclosure. So I'm gonna have to take that out. We are going to a plantation tour tomorrow. Ooh. I have to actually find somebody to take care of the animals because we're going to Chicago um, on the for the 27th, 28th, and 29th. And I had it in my head that because my stepdaughter's not coming, I had it in my head that she was going to watch them like she always did when I went to visit my husband when he was out of town for work. But she's going to Florida to visit her mom over Christmas. So I was like, ooh, I've got to find somebody who's willing to take care of the dogs and then somebody to come into the house and feed everybody. I mean, I could, leave enough food and water that everybody will be fine. Besides the dogs, obviously, the dogs are a different story. But just to have someone come in and make sure everybody's good. I'm not worried about the frog. I'm not worried about the hermit crabs. I'm not even worried about the fish. It's the mice, the rats, and the guinea pig and the rabbit that are my main concern because I don't want them to run out of food and water before we get back. That someone would have to come in and just check on, fill up anything they need to fill up. I was like, oh, she's not going to be here to do that. I need to find somebody to do that. And then Bella used to go to my ex-husband and his wife and their kids, but now they're separated and he's staying with his brother and sister-in-law. And I don't know if they would want to have her there or not. And then Brinley's another issue. That's the thing about having so many pets is that I got to find what to do with them when we want to go away. So that's on my agenda of things to do is trying to figure out where they're going to go. And last year, somebody on Rover had watched Brinley for the weekend, and I would have used her again, but she's no longer on the app. So there goes that idea. I mean, I could find somebody else on Rover, but and I'm on Rover anyway. I have done pet sitting through there. I've had people hire me to do pet sitting through there. In fact, right before I go to Chicago, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going and feeding some cats and stuff like that while they're away. But I was like, oh dang, she isn't going to be here, so now I got to find somebody to take care of everybody. Oh, there's a baby running around. I still think it's really super cool that they look nothing like their parents and they're identical to each other, but none of them look like their parents. Nobody looks like mom at all. Nobody looks like dad. The only thing they got from dad is that they're not white and they've got black eyes instead of red. That's what they got from dad. But then they're all just identical to each other and wanting to be a different color. I don't know. It's funny. I don't think there's anything else I can put my camera on that's exciting. I can hear, if you hear squeaking in the background, it is the other mom with her hoppers, and they're using the wheel, and the wheel squeaks. That plantation tour sounds cool, actually. Okay, that squeaking is driving me crazy there, mouses. Oh, what else can I put the camera on? The crabs are kind of hiding. The frog is hiding. Could show you my new goldfish. He still needs a name. Yeah, let's do. My goldfish needs a name. So he's gotten really big. Here he is. There's my new guy. Okay, there's Cheeto, there's Dorito, there's a snail, and he's back there. Come on. My stickers down the wormhole. Daniel keeping fish. Lisa's fishbowl life, which she's changed her name now, but there he is. He doesn't have a name yet. He's a silver Oronda. Come on, you're not cooperating. There we go. Got to do a water change in here. All right, who else can I show you? I got a sweep in here. Hi, Hera. She leaves tufts of hair. Tufts of hair. Hello. How are you? And nothing else really all that exciting. Oh, that's cool. They give you a rundown on Victorian lives. Oh no, you're fine. If you're gaming, I want you to go live if you can, because I want to watch. I want to watch. Uh, hey, mousies. Hey, Snobby. Hey, Barry. Why did you go live? I don't know what classes you're in. I don't keep track. Okay, stop running on the squeaky wheel. Jeez. The the mouse is running on the. I'm gonna get a headache. Can you hear the squeak? Ah, we're just watching the baby mice uh eat, I guess. Make mom all uncomfortable. Look at her back leg all kicked out back there. She always looks so uncomfy. Uncomfy. Little tails and feet wagging around. I can also try it this way. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm gonna take this down. Gonna take off the lid, and then there won't be the glare of. You can see her legs all splayed out. Oh, she got up. She got up. Hi, Mama. Playing Fallout. Hi, babies. Hi. See, I can at least come in here and try and not freak them out and pet them. They're so soft. Hi, hi, hi. Such soft will. Hi, Mama. Soft will, babies. They evolved. Who evolved? These babies need homes. They'll wean soon because they're already starting to test out some solid foods. Obviously, they are still nursing. Next week, they'll probably not really nurse very much. Hey, Jeff. And then they need homes. They need homes. Oh, the babies, yeah, their eyes are open. They're running around. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. I want them to not be hand shy. I mean, they're always going to be somewhat hand shy because they're prey animals. But, hi, babies. I used to be able to just scoop them up in my hand and let them sit on my hand. That won't happen anymore. One, if I scoop them up, they'll bite me. Because it's scary. I'm a huge giant compared to them. And they're prey animals. But I can pet them a little bit and they can kind of get used to the fact that I am not a big threat. I can leave my hand in here and they'll sniff me. And see, he just walked right past my hand without fear. Hi. Hi. Yeah, it just didn't work out with my computer being stupid and not having very many free weeknights or weekends. Between the two issues, it just made it really difficult to do anything. She was running on here earlier and one of the babies was sitting on it and she was sending it spinning around. It is a really cool experience watching these babies grow. Any of the babies that I have, it's really cool to watch them change and grow up, and they're so big. Hi, hi. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. They're so soft, you guys. They're so soft. Hi, Mama. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. Yeah. I don't even do morning lives very much anymore. Usually around the time that I used to do them, somebody else is live now that I usually am at theirs. Or I'm just not in a talkative enough mood to carry my own stream. Been dealing with a lot with my family and stuff. So it just makes for not really being in a frame of mind to do a live stream. Being at one is different than running your own. And then I have been trying to focus more on some content. These babies are going to be pets, Barry. These aren't feeders. These are fancy mice. They're pet mice. They're, ooh, you're going to get out, aren't you? They are the babies of one of the mice I got, the male mouse I got from the pet store. So these ones I'm hoping are going to be pets. I do have white ones that are 2 days older than these. That I have 8 8 of them. I started out with 10. 2 of them went as food when they were fuzzies. Now they're hoppers, and in about 3 days or something, one of them is going to the same snake that had a couple of their siblings. I just ripped the hell out of my. Oh, I hate when I scratch myself with my fingernail. I'm like, ow. Quit spell shaming me. My husband spell shames me sometimes when I text him. Here we got a baby in the food dish. Can't even see him. He's blending in. It's because the cat is blocking the light. Right? It's cat TV. Cat TV. When they get a little bit bigger, I'll put them back in the cage I had them in. But right now, now that they're busier, I'm afraid that they're small enough to squeeze through the bars. Mom isn't, but these babies can stretch themselves quite thin. And I just don't want to risk them getting out. So they're going to be here until they're a little bit bigger. And then they could go in back in the other cage. They can't even get that wheel to spin. You guys are not heavy enough. I have dyslexia. I suffer from it too. We need to have a serious talk. Hey, oh, you got it to move. There, yay. Oh, we are not jumping out. Jumping out is not an option. Whee. Hi, babies. Hi. Oh. I'm ruffling up your hair. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. Can't see. Here we go. Hello, babies. So I've been doing this a couple times a day just so that they can get used to my finger or my hand. Hello. Hello. Talk to them. I already know about your anger problem, Barry. That's why we always tell you to back away. so that you don't say things that will get you in trouble or scare other people out. Hi. Why do you have to sit in my light? Do you gotta sit in my light? Oh, sorry. And trust me, I'm no stranger to anger problems. My husband has one, but he knows how to not take it out on me. That's one thing that you've got to learn is that when you're angry, you don't take it out on other people when you're angry. Because there are going to be people that you run into that aren't going to understand that. You're going to end up getting yourself in trouble in the real world, fired from a job, or um, shot. You know, like I always told my stepson, because he had attitude issues. And I was like, one day you're going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person and get yourself shot. You know, in the world that we live in today, you know, so it's something that you really got to work at. She is just like, can't I have one, Mom? I want one. I want one. I know you don't, and he didn't either. But he also thought he was indestructible. Nothing can happen to him. And, you know, that's what you got to think about that stuff. Everybody has to think about that. Everybody has to control. It's not wrong to get angry, but how you treat people when you're angry is another story. And that's something everybody has to, you know, take care to control. Because I can very easily take my anger when I'm angry. I can take it out on my friends. I can take it out on, um, you know, people I work with. And I've noticed that even at work, you know, when one of the managers is having a bad day, they're snippy with the employees or, you know, whatever. And that shouldn't be, you know, you gotta watch how you treat people when you're angry. Everybody has to. And I'll have a really bad day and be in a bad mood, but I'm not going to mistreat people that I'm around because of it. I might just not be. Yeah, and saying stuff you don't mean to, like, that's not really good either, because you can hurt people. You can hurt people's feelings, and you can't just take that back because it's already in their mind. And you got to think about it as, you know, with a piece of paper. If you crumple it, you can straighten it back out and fix it and smooth it all back out, but there are still going to be wrinkles in that paper because you can't take it back. Or, you know, squeezing toothpaste out of a tube, you can't shove the toothpaste back into the tube. So when words fly out of your mouth, you can't just take them back. You know, so it's really important to be conscious of what you're saying, even when you're angry. And that's true for everybody. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come on. Just gonna send her baby around. Whee! Oh, you knocked him off. I'm easier to annoy when I am upset too. I think everybody is, but you still got to be conscious of how you talk to people when you are annoyed, or because like I said, you can't take words back, and words can hurt. you know there's that saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me, or in other words, words won't hurt me. But they're that's not entirely true. Words can hurt, and you can't take them back. That's why there is such a thing as verbal abuse, because words can hurt. Verbal and emotional abuse is just as serious as physical abuse. It's just harder to prove. But I had no control over when you got timed out. And I'm not going to block you. Uh, I didn't time you out. I'm not going to block you. It was his stream, and he was getting annoyed. But if you're getting upset, that's when you talk to me in private, or say something to me in private. It doesn't all have to be on a live stream. I have an email. It's in all of my descriptions. You can email me, so you're not flooding my comment sections, which you still haven't done. Oh, you're going to make your baby dizzy. Poor baby. Oh. See, rather than jumping to a conclusion, that's when you need to talk to me. And like I said, I have an email address in all of my descriptions, and you can email. I'd rather handle stuff like this in private anyway, so it doesn't need to be for everybody on YouTube to see. Your baby wants up with you. These two are tired. I'll let you know. If you email me to talk to me and I'm not ready to talk, I will tell you I'm not. And I'm not, you should know me by now that I'm not one to just fly off the handle and not give people a chance. Have some wax melts that smell. Ooh, I would love to have wax melts that smell like that. Yum, yum. Or a candle. Yum, yum. She's allowed to talk too, Barry. This is a live stream, and it wasn't a live stream I didn't create a live stream to just talk about this. I created a live stream to talk to everybody. Have I done with this stupid old house move? Yeah, you need to learn how to control your reactions, Barry. For one, if you're letting it letting it affect school, that's not good either. I mean, YouTube life is not that important that it should affect that. Woodwick brand freezer. Ooh, I'll have to look for that. I love the smell of trees, evergreen trees or fir trees or, the prickly trees. And you also got to learn how to be accepting of yourself. People make mistakes, and you're going to have to give yourself an allowance for making mistakes, and not be so hard on yourself. 5 bucks, depending on how big the candle is. If it's a big candle or the melts, I guess, or because melts can last a while. They'll melt, but then they'll solidify when you unplug it, and then you can use it again later. So 5 bucks really isn't bad. You're moving the saucer, yay, baby! Yay, they're doing it. A little slowly. It takes 3. Well, that's because you know, I wanted you to understand why. Yeah, 6, that's not bad. 6 separate melts that can be reused for a little while before they start losing their scent. It's not a bad deal, not a bad deal at all. Come on. Everybody's so busy. Busy, busy. If I didn't have so many homicidal cats, I'd consider one of your mice. They are really cool. They are really cool. Hi, baby. And see, if she had the chance, I'm sure she'd grab one. And how you already know Brinley grabbed one when they were still fuzzies. So there's still a danger to them between her and the bigger dog. But just make sure that, Brinley's not out while I am doing this. I don't walk away from this bin like this while she's sitting here because, there's that danger. Oh, you just threw your baby. Step back a little. Poor baby's gonna be so dizzy. Dizzy baby. Wonder if they do get dizzy like we do. I want to see it walk like it's drunk. It seems to be okay. Run, run, run! Run, run, run! She's really like wanting a baby. You want to eat one, don't you? I can tell. I always understood, Barry. I've known you for a while. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I just want to make sure everybody was still in here. Nobody jumped out. Yep, gotta get that exercise. Hi, Mom. Snobby is dizzy. Oh, Shadow didn't grab anybody. Everybody's still in there. 9 babies and a mom. We almost lost a baby when they still had their eyes closed because Brinley grabbed one. I had to fish it out of her mouth. And it's okay because it's in here. I can't tell who it was. Yeah. Well, I think if Shadow saw one running across, like if it wasn't necessarily in here, if it was running across the floor, she would grab it. Because she's caught a wild mouse in our house before. And I think that if I left her unattended long enough, she would help herself. But yeah, it took a split second for Brinley to grab it. What are you doing? Trying to dig her way out. Where's the dad? He's in a different bin. He's with yeah, he's with the rest of the harem. What are you doing, Mama? Uh-oh, you're gonna send your baby flying. Uh-oh, he's spell shaming you again. What are you doing, Mom? Where are you trying to dig to? Here we got all lined up in the corner here. Oh, I just got, she touched me. You touched me. My babies. Such soft little babies. Nobody's tried to bite me yet. Hi. Oh, babies. Oh, sniffing me, sniffing me. Okay. I do get nervous when they start sniffing me. Because then I'm like, all that takes is like, are you food? And bite. But they never mean it out of meanness. Testing to see if it's food or out of fear. It's never out of meanness. It's usually out of fear or testing to see if it's food. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? Oh, we went from 6 people to 2 people. Excuse me. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, babies. Oh, we got them sniffing me. You sniffing me? You're so soft. Soft and snuggly. I'm not doing too bad. Ooh, you interested in a girl berry? Oh, Shadow left. How about that? We can move closer to the light. Let's talk to you. Sweet. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Dizzy baby. Poor little thing. You're not interested in her? Well, why not? Woo! Woo! Are you dizzy, baby? Oh, look at the food dish is full of babies. Hey, JJ. So I do get dibs on, well, not dibs. I have my chance at the Quaker now because the other person backed out. But my discount on it, the regular price is $700 for the Quaker. And I'm only gonna get, I'll be able to get the bird for $475. So still kind of expensive, especially because I looked at breeders yesterday, and there's a Quaker breeder about 3 hours from me in Kentucky, and they have younger Quakers, and they're $350. So I'm debating now. I'm going to talk to my husband to see if he's willing to pay $475. And the thing is, there's no warranty because of the discount. So I don't know if I want to pay $475 and have no discount. The other option would be paying full price, $700, to get the warranty, or not get him at all. And as much as I love him, and get one from the breeder in Kentucky for $350. Save him. What are you all doing in the food dish? Everybody's in the food dish. Why are we all in here? Huh? Why are we all in the food dish? girls don't always have it easier. When I got up this morning, when I woke up, I was like, nobody is live? Oh my God. What am I going to do with myself? $81 degrees? Holy crap, in December. That's nuts. You gonna dizzy your baby again? Hey, oh, I'm trying to get the bedding off. It's not working. Not working. Can I get it? There we go. Hi, guys. Hi, babies. I have been to Red Lobster, yes. Yeah, it was weird when no one was live. I was like, what am I gonna do? I've been to Red Lobster, but I didn't have the lobster. I had something else. I can't even remember what I had. Things to do. Wow, gee whiz. So yeah, I gotta figure out. I mean, we don't even have the bonus yet. Last year he got it on the 13th, so he's hoping he'll get it today. But I don't know if I want to spend $475 and then risk something being wrong with him, or just get a baby from the breeder for $350. So, I mean, I love my Quaker baby at work. I love my Quaker at work, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Mac and cheese. We have the powdered stuff. Every now and then I have a craving for that too, as unhealthy as it is. And we didn't have any. So later on that day, he came home with like the pack of 6 or the pack of 5, however many come in it. And I was like, oh, you do love me. And he died laughing because he was like, wow, I don't have to buy you flowers. I just have to come home with mac and cheese. Yeah, they need to gain some weight so they can turn that wheel themselves. Mom goes up there and sends them flying. Hi, baby. Oh, so soft. Hi. Hi, hi. Hello. Cutie patootie. Uh-oh. 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 Oops. Yeah, baby would be easier to hand train for sure. I mean, the one at work has kind of gotten used to me because I did spend time with him and everything. So he comes up to me and he'll talk to me and he'll dance when I say dance and, stuff like that. But, he is going to be more expensive than getting one directly from a breeder that's younger too. And cheaper. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to him because he doesn't know yet. The store manager messaged me this morning to tell me, and so I was like, okay, I will talk to him and see what he thinks. Because I think he's already kind of leaning towards, all right, Mary, have a good day. I think he's already leaning towards the idea of the breeder because it's going to be cheaper. I mean, it's going to be a little over $100 cheaper. And I would imagine that they're going to have some sort of a health guarantee for them because breeders typically do that. Yep, weighing the options. And also with it being cheaper, you put some money towards fungal surgery as well. More money to work with. Why are you trying to dig? Where are you digging to? Yeah, being poked at by all the customers because you can have all the signs out in the world and the customers don't read them. You know, we say don't put the puppies on the bench, they put the puppies on the bench. We say ask for assistance, don't just open the cages on the floor to pick up or pet the puppies, and they do it all the time. It's like people don't listen. People don't read and they don't listen. So I mean, we had a sign on his cage, I'm stressed out, don't poke at me, and people will still try and poke. I guess from what I heard last week, he was being grumpy, but I don't know. He's always fine with me. At least all his feathers grew back. That's exciting. He doesn't look like he's newly hatched anymore. All his feathers grew back. The baby's trying to get out. It's like, let me out. Let me out. Yeah, we do have signs that say, please don't stick your fingers in the cage because, you know, if they don't know you, that's the first thing that they're going to want to do is bite. They don't necessarily do so with us because they know us. I mean, you know, to some degree. I mean, there are some that still want to run away or try and bite, but you know, they're like, please don't stick your fingers in the cage because if they're interested enough, they'll come over and they'll chomp down. That macaw that we have has bitten a couple of managers and drew blood. What are you guys trying to do? Hi. The wheel is getting really close to the edge here, and my one of the managers, she's like, birds are like cats. They'll She says they're little assholes. They only want attention on their terms. And in a lot of cases, that can be true because they'll be like all snuggly and all of a sudden they'll reach over and bite you. So I don't trust birds. That baby's trying to jump out. Did you see that? Just flew from over here to over here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everybody's still in. Woo! That kind of made my heart jump a little. Made my heart jump a little bit. Nobody's allowed to jump out. No jumping out. No jump. Woo! Smart little boogers. Go for a ride, babies. I think she's trying to get out too. Nobody is allowed out of the cage. Nobody. Poor babies. Yeah, freedom. There was an attempt there. Are you guys dizzy yet? There, if not, there's another couple go rounds. Woo-wee! I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Hi. Maybe I could take the wheel out while they're in here. That would help. Look there. Now there's nothing for them to launch off of. Look at the baby, Stacy. She's going to take a shower. She's like me. What? Why? Hi, babies. Oh, they're so soft. They're so soft. They're doing really good about letting me touch them. I just have to not startle them. Hi. Hi. Your AC just kicked on. Wow. You guys can't get out now, huh? You can't do it now. Hi. Hi, babies. Oh, I got a wet nose. Hello. 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 So little. Hi. Oh, we got some babies wanting to eat over here. I startled mom and she runs off. Sorry, guys, if you could still understand me, she's using the microwave. And it's creating connection problems. Hi. Hi. Hey. Hey, babies. And if I do this every day now, so that they're used to me, I don't want them to freak out over me. Hi. Oh, grab me. Didn't bite me, grabbed me with his 2 front feet. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Mom. They're doing really well. Nice shiny coats. Very healthy looking, nice and plump. And we still have to try and mess with our thermostat because we set it to something that would normally not be very hot and it roasts upstairs. Well, it's always nice down here and then it roasts upstairs and I can't sleep that way. So we messed with it again. And yesterday it was still warm in the room, but it wasn't as warm in the room. So I slept better. But then it makes it even cooler down here. It's crazy. Hi. Hi. Oh, little babies. Ah! I just had a baby jump on my finger and gripped me. Didn't bite, but again, gripped my finger and held on. Didn't bite me, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. And are we sleeping in the bowl? What are we doing? Hi. Put my hand in here. Hello. Hello. Walked on me slightly. Hello. Hello. Oh, did that startle you? I think they're in here eating / cleaning themselves / resting. Hi. 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 Hello. Okie dokie. Well, it is almost 11:30. I think I'm going to head out. I've got to obviously spot clean. Ooh! Look at this. Jumped up and gripped my finger that I was holding my phone with. Slap fighting. But I need a spot clean Persimmons enclosure because he left 2 big blobs of poop that I don't want to leave in there. Obviously not scared of my hands, these little guys, if they're jumping up just to grab my fingers. Jumping up to grab my fingers and not biting. Hi, Mom. Mom, I don't trust as much because she's not hand tame. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Ah, you make me nervous. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna go and clean up and eat and all of that fun stuff and give them a break. Put their lid back on their wheel, and you're trying to jump out. And yeah, hope everybody has a good Friday the 13th, and I will talk with you later. Bye.